Who's coming to dinner? Have you ever been asked the question, if you could have dinner with one person, either dead or alive, who would it be? I love that question. But it's a tough question for me to answer because I have been influenced by so many amazing people, particularly authors. Each time I pick up a book, I feel like I'm having dinner with the author. I'm just feasting on their life's experience. So I was thinking, is it Leonardo da Vinci? I love studying his notes and his drawings. Is it Abraham Lincoln? The thought that he lived a life of deep depression, but he had incredible persistence, that'd be a fascinating conversation. Or Carl Rogers. I'd love to know more about his integral, compassionate listening skills. Or maybe it's Martin Luther King and his passion for his mission. Or possibly John F. Kennedy. I'd love to talk to him about his struggles as a man and his remarkable persistence and incredible intelligence. And Andrew Carnegie, the wealthiest man in the world. He's the one who shared his story with Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich. That'd be a fun dinner. Or Eckhart Tolle, the author of Power of Now. He lived for several years on a park bench. Imagine that. And then he dared to tell the story. Or Rumi, the poet. Or Socrates, the philosopher. Gosh, I'd love to sit with Socrates and just say, okay, Socrates, ask me a question. The Socratic method. Or maybe Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic. Or Marianne Williamson, the author of Return to Love. She's the one who introduced me to the Course in Miracles. Or perhaps Paramahansa Yogananda, the author of the Autobiography of a Yogi and the founder of Self-Realization Fellowship. Or it could be Gandhi. I'd like to know how Gandhi got the fortitude to take such an empowering stand for his values. I could make a list of 100 more people because they're all heroes of mine. But today, if I had to pick one person to have dinner with, it'd be Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell, the philosopher. Here are some of his quotes that resonate with me deeply. First, life is without meaning. We bring the meaning to life. Oh, I love that thought. Another one is the warrior's approach to life is to say yes to all of life. Participate joyfully in the sorrows of the world. We cannot cure the world's sorrows, but we can choose to live in joy. Oh, I love that thought. It's a choice. Then he says, when we're talking about settling the world's problems, we're barking up the wrong tree. The world is perfect. It's a perfect mess. It's always been a mess. We're not going to change it. Our job is to straighten out our own lives. Oh, I love that thought. Hey, let's work this out. If you could have dinner with one person, either they're living or they're dead, who would it be? And what questions would you want to ask them? One more time. If you could have dinner with one person who's either living or dead, who would it be? And what questions would you want to ask them? 25, 30 words. Begin. Good work. I'm really curious who you'd want to have dinner with and what questions you would ask. Right below the video here is a box that says Insights. This would be a wonderful share. Most importantly, who and why and what would you talk about? I'm deeply curious. I'm Joe Stump, your guide by your side, and this is a 1-minute private workout. Have an amazing and fascinating day contemplating who you'd like to have dinner with, if you could have dinner with anyone.